Welcome to my first YouTube video in front of a camera. Alright, in this video, I'm going to be sharing the gear that I use and the setup that I use. So for kids my age who are learning how to play piano or want to take their piano skills to the next steps, here is some gear and stuff that you can use if you want to write songs and publish it. So you're going to need, starting with the very bare basics, a piano and an electric one, and it has to have a MIDI port and a MIDI cable. Looks something like this. So it's this big thick end, and this plugs into your piano, and then on the other side is this USB which plugs into your laptop, which I'm going to move on to next. So technology wise, you're going to need some sort of laptop that is going to be able to run a music software. It doesn't have to be Logic Pro X. It doesn't have to be, the most expensive of the expensive. I'm using GarageBand. It's free and it works great. I mean, since I only use piano, there's only like one or two that I really use the most. But it's just no fun to go through all the sound libraries and look at all those other sounds in GarageBand. So that's really fun. If you don't want to store it a lot on it, do not get a USB flash drive. If you have an extra one of these floating around, like a hard drive or a disk drive, which is what I have here, it's probably not the greatest idea, but it's it's cheap, and we had it floating around. It's pretty old. My dad used it and he bought a new one for a computer. So he took all the files off of this, threw it on that, and gave me this, and it works great. I mean, it doesn't take much, it just needs a special cable. So piano wise, I'm using a Yamaha P45. It's around a $500 piano. I've had it for 2-3 years and it's held up very well. Great piano, I love it. For sound, I do actually have a sound system. It's really old, but it works. It's a J-Win. I'm not sure which model it is, but you've got these little speakers right here, and I've got a subwoofer down there, and that's for that. And then finally, making little recordings. Making little recordings of my memos and song ideas is really nice because you can use this. I use it a lot for reading, for just light gaming and games. It's Amazon's latest Kindle Fire. Great little device. I just downloaded voice memo thing. It's like, it was in an APK file. If you don't want to go through that, let me know if you want to put a tutorial on how to download APK files on a Kindle Fire for sound recording. So tell me down in the comments if you'd like that. But yeah, so that's about that with the gear. For camera wise, I'm using a Rebel T6, Canon Rebel T6 with 28 to 180, I think. I'm using the lens right now. Lens on there, and I don't use an external mic because the mic in there is just fine enough for me. And it doesn't have a mic jack, so I couldn't use that either. I'm also using a light panel. I like videography, so I already have a lot of this gear, and so hopefully this is sufficient enough for now. So I'm just getting started, so it doesn't matter that much on that. So this is concluding my gear video. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to see something in the future, let me know down in the comments. Remember, like, subscribe, and yeah, that's about it.